Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Monday, February 12th, 2024. Welcome to a new week and a new entry in my daily vlog, my regular every morning stand-up where I'm documenting and reporting what I'm doing to make content creation full-time sustainable. So let's rewind all the way back to Friday, even maybe a little more than that. So Friday, my primary goal was to complete another video to publish, another long form, which I did. And in fact, on Friday, when we spoke on the vlog, I forgot to tell you about the previous video and its performance because you might remember it released on Thursday, although I put it out to members on Wednesday. So let me rewind all the way back to Thursday, but I should have told you on Friday. So two videos that have done pretty well. I mean, like good, like middle of the target kind of things, not rock stars, but well. First, I replaced that trackball, and that video is at 3,100 views since I guess Thursday. So it's had an extra day, I suppose you might say, compared to the Space Invaders. The Space Invaders handheld that I did on Friday. Just out a couple of days now. Well, I think technically it's been 2.5 days. That's also, oddly enough, 3,100 views since then, but in less time, so it's kind of higher on the pecking order and doing well. Both of those are continue to perform decently. They're up in the top of my recent charts. And they both not only got a lot of engagement, but as you saw from the charts there, subscribers as well, which it's all building the critical mass. So that takes care of Thursday and Friday. So I got all that work done. Over the weekend, I mentioned I had a free weekend where my wife was out of town. It was just me. And I guess I did two key things. One key thing I did was nothing. I did lots of nothing. Just super downtime, just relaxing, browsing TV, watching videos, whatever. Just a lot of relaxing. And I feel very recharged today. I feel very good. The other thing I did, other than chores around the house and things, was on Saturday I went out to lunch with a friend and I went to a vintage video game store, as I will do when I'm out roaming around, and made a great purchase. Money I didn't need to spend, but I had a bunch of credit there. I burned all my store credit at this local game store. And I picked up a first year 1977 Sears telegames. So it's the Sears version of the Atari 2600, the VCS. It's the very one that I had. I never had the 2600, I had the telegames, right? So it's the same, made by Atari, but branded for Sears. And I know it's the first run because it has those first run joysticks they only made in the first year. Manufactured in Sunnyvale, it's a big heavy sixer. And it sparked all kinds of extra imagination of things. I could do a video talking about those joysticks. I can do a video talking about the telegames. I can do a video cleaning it up. I can do whatever. I don't know if we do all that. It depends on how one or two do. But I have that now, a new item in my arsenal. It's going to recharge my backlog of any day when I'm like, what am I going to work on today? There's something great to work on. So it was a really good find. So let's talk, before we talk about today, let's talk about stats. Several things. So once again, everything is just generally down now. The end of winter here, but I feel like the last couple of days of the weekend, it was the weekend, a little bit of an uptick. But overall, we're below my happy place targets of 10,000 views and 50 subscribers on average over the last 7 days. We're at 8,900 views per day, so about 1,100 down off of that, and 34 subscribers per day, so a full, 33% down on that. However, we did hit a new subscriber milestone, and we're halfway to the next one. So we're now at 45,345, I think, when I looked. So almost, just about halfway to, was it 45.4? Right, yes. Keep all the numbers straight, yeah. Our next milestone is 46. I saw that in the comments, Kat said that's going to be St. Patrick's Day. I think we should hit it well before that, because we're 3/4 of the way there now. So I think St. Patrick's Day is mid-March, 15th, 18th, something like that. I don't know. Also, I saw, I got a notification that we crossed another views milestone. We crossed 8.5 million views in the life of the channel. The bulk of those are in the last year, as you might imagine, but over the life of our channel, 8.5 million. I seem to recall seem to recall we hit 4 million at about 6 months in. So that's another 4.5 million in another 6 to 8 months. So yeah, pretty cool. So let's talk about today. So Mondays are often, kind of a get going day. I think though that one thing I've decided I really want to do is something that sparked my imagination. It's a little bit editorial. It's a little bit about the 400 Mini. I want to talk about that joystick because nobody's talking about how cool this thing looks. If you know what I mean, it looks like a CX40, but it has 8 buttons on it hidden around the thing, and it's really creative, and it opens up possibilities of what it could do on PCs or wherever. And I haven't seen anybody really shine a light on how cool that is, so I'm going to do that. I'll try to get it out today, I think, because it's the only thing I have to work. There's nothing to shoot because I don't have one in my hands, so I'll be working off of materials I found online. I did some capture and prep for that yesterday. I'll write a little bit, and I'm going to try to get that done for today if I can. And then, of course, let's see. We have to prep for podcast edit tomorrow. It's another short one because it's a rewind, and we'll start laying the groundwork for. We'll begin recording new episodes again on Friday or Saturday, whenever we do it into this week. So I'll start, doing some writing and prep for that as well. Whew, I think that lines up my Monday pretty well. We have a planning call tonight sometime, and yeah, I think that'll get me going. So, good weekend, good rejuvenating weekend, and I feel ready to tackle this week. I feel like we might be on a little bit of an uptick. I think the stats might start coming around here at the end of February as we go into the spring. That's typically what I see. I never paid as much attention to it as I am now, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I was thinking about trying to make a cool little chart I haven't gotten to it yet, but whenever I think of how do I add production quality to these vlogs, I'm like, well, don't overdo it, because the point is it's a quick in and out. Don't give yourself, tons of post-production to do. But I was trying to see if there's anything I could do to visually show you how we're doing on those charts. I'm working on that. So in the meantime, you'll just have to listen to me blab about it without a visual aid. I'm going to get after it today. Thank you so much for stopping in to check out today's vlog. If you did, if you're here every day, I love you for that. Thank you so much for being here regularly and just making me feel like getting up and doing it again each day. Have a fantastic Monday to get your week off to a start. Please do something good for yourself if you can, and I'll talk to you again on next day. Bye-bye.